Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 2013 Titanium Edition with me, Bradham73. How are you guys? Hopefully everybody is doing well. We are kind of picking up from, I guess it's like the next day after our last episode, and hopefully you enjoyed the little time lapse there, starting off the episode. We're basically just going to have to go into like full-time seeding mode, I think. Um, Let me see, what do we need to plant? Could definitely go with some, go with some canola. So I'm gonna go and hook up the seeder. Oh, I need to put my HUD on, don't I? The HUD sometimes helps. And, oh, there we go. Just spread these broken wings. Wait, it's not. They're not really wings. Oh my gosh. Um, People have been asking me, Brad, when are you going to be doing more Farming Simulator videos? And I know that I've kind of been neglecting Farming Simulator for the last couple. I don't think I've done a video in like 2 weeks or something. It's been a while. I wasn't really meaning to neglect it, but yeah, I'm sure that doesn't, that doesn't really make it any better. No, it doesn't. No, no, no. Yeah, I hadn't really intended on not doing videos, but, other things just have taken kind of priority, and I couldn't really get into the, what is this? Ugh, this darn ES limiter. I'm gonna delete ES limiter, and I never want to see it ever again. Unfortunately, I can't do it now when I'm in an episode, but I always forget to do it later on. I hate ES limiter. I hate it. Especially when you're using Courseplay, there's nothing good about it. And I don't want to hear somebody like, but Brad, it's actually really... No. I'm going to get a bunch of hate mail for this. No, ES limiter's awesome. No, it's really not. It's buggy. I mean, it would be cool if it worked right. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it doesn't work right. I should probably get to working on the smaller fields first. Let's see, and I'm using my Bradham73 modded fence here. A little shout out to StarX Gaming for making that one for me. So we'll come over here and get this one, and we'll get to seeding more stuff. Boink. Alright. Oh, this one's already set up for canola. Good. Because I didn't want to have to set it up again. Let's see. What have I been playing lately? I have been playing a heck of a lot of 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is actually a zombie survival horror game. Not even really horror because it's not remotely scary, but that's the genre, I guess you can say, that it's part of. The let's see here. I'm gonna kind of tab around. Where am I? Where am? Oh, okay. I see where I'm at. The game is kind of like a mix between, like, if you were kind of to cross Minecraft with like a TV show like The Walking Dead. That's kind of like what this game's like. So it's kind of like an in-between, like a crossover between Minecraft and DayZ. That's the best way I could really describe it. Actually, it's a lot of fun. You can build things, you can mine tunnels and all kinds of stuff. And they they've been very good at keeping the game up to date or updated because it's in like early alpha right now, quote unquote. So, um, they're just trying to get. I guess they're just trying to get money, to continue development. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game, and supposed to be releasing some really big patches here soon. I think they're point 0.8 or 8.0 or 0.80 or whatever it is. Patch is supposed to be out. There we go. So that's supposed to be. I've been playing that. I've also been playing Professional Farmer 2014. Oh my gosh, I'm such a traitor. I have been playing Professional Farmer 2014. The America DLC came out, and so far, whoops, not whoops. Oh, I forgot. I have to turn missions back on because I was doing the time lapse and I didn't want the little window to pop up every 2 seconds. I have to say that I have very, very mixed feelings about the current state of where, essentially where that game is, Professional Farmer 2014. Honestly, I have to say that I'm quite upset, and I definitely feel like I've kind of been ripped off. The reason why I say such terrible, terrible things is that the game itself is not complete, and it's not even. They haven't even implemented simple things that were promised to us in the original version. Things like animal husbandry and things like that. So far, I haven't really played the game long enough to really tell for sure whether or not there are any improvements, with respect to animal husbandry. But I honestly don't expect there to be. A lot of people have said, well, that's par for the course because it's a UIG game. UIG is apparently notorious for turning out garbage games, or kind of like the games that you find in your, the bargain bin at the grocery store. Oh, I forgot to do this last episode. Yeah, so they're kind of notorious for these, crappy buggy games. It's a German company, so as we all know, with everything German, there's absolutely no ethics. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Um, no, but it's like a German company. I don't really know too much about them except that they put out the Agrar Simulator, Classic Farming. I think Farming Giants. Wait, Farming Classics or Historical Farming. I think that's what it is. It's basically like a farming simulator type game built on the fact that let's see, loaded start, sugar beets, drive course. I should be able to drive back, and he does. Okay. Apparently, I mean, they're known for putting out games that are not finished, essentially. Which obviously that's not really something you want to be known for if you're a video game design company. I sure wouldn't want to be known for, half-ass games that that don't work, that have, promised features that, don't work. One of the things, I kind of do like the American map. I actually like the American map from the DLC more than I like the map that originally came with Professional Farmer. That said, like there's a bunch of new farming equipment, like new seeders and new cultivators, really cool equipment. And when you buy the game, you buy the game, you go in, even if you do free play or if you do the campaign mode after the first year, I'd say probably 75 to 80% of the new equipment is not even purchasable. You can't even buy it. It's there. The items are in the store, like in the in-game store. Wait, stop engine, number pad, enter. There we go. I don't want it burning up fuel needlessly. Yeah, the game, the stuff is in the store. Oh, here's the other seeder. Okay. Canola, canola, la 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 la. Um, the stuff's in the store, but you can't really tell what it is you need to buy. Oh, and here's another thing that I really don't like about it is that, okay, you're looking at the store. You're looking at the store. We'll just look at this store. And let's say, wait, I need to go back. Machine type. All right. Oh, beet harvesting. So yeah, like they have the Grima Maxtron and the Tektron, but they're not called Grima. It's like Grinch. So they basically use the likeness of the model, but they don't have the name. You can actually buy these, like the big Grimace. Supposedly, I haven't bought one in the game yet, but you can't buy the small stuff. Like they show, like the Grima Maxtron 620, and then they also show like the Rootster and the BM300, but you can't actually buy them. It just says the price isn't available, and it doesn't even give you the option to purchase them. And it's like so basically they're saying, oh yeah, we have all this new equipment in the game, but you can only buy like 10% of it, maybe 20 to 25% at the most, and I'm not even kidding. So yeah, it's kind of like, well, we told them it's in the game, and right there, it's in the game. It's on the menu. You just can't buy it, but it's in the game. And that's essentially, the crap that they're spewing to us. Um, I hope beyond hope that I'm absolutely wrong, and that, they're like, oh no, this is like a simple bug, and we're gonna get this fixed ASAP. That said, I honestly don't have. Let's see, how do I start the engine? Y, I think. Yep, there we go. I honestly I don't have much faith that they're actually going to fix the problem with the game. I literally I don't think that they will. I mean I could be wrong. I hope that I am, but at this point I'm not having a very good feeling about the game, and like many others who've come before who will probably say I told you so. Um, yeah, don't buy it in its current state because it is crap. Let's see here. All right, so what else do we need to plant? Okay, so I did a big go back. I did a big corn harvest last time. I'm kind of feeling the need to do more biogas. Ah. So yeah, but I've been trying to play through Professional Farmer. I think I've got like 3 or 4 episodes up by now. Oh, I was also gifted a game from Excalibur Publishing called Farming World. If you guys are into farming games, I I would say probably steer clear of it so far. It's very buggy, and it's ridiculously easy to make money in the game. I mean, it's absolutely obscene how easy it is to make money. And um, the other thing that I don't like about it is, in order to purchase equipment, you have to unlock it using, quote, stars. And you get stars for completing harvests. You get some stars to start off with, depending on the difficulty mode that you're in. But overall, it's ridiculously easy to make money. And making money is like most of the game. I had no trouble making like $1 million in like my first 20 or 25 minutes of playing. Um, just by breeding animals. Farming, with the actual fields is a bit more difficult. But I can't say it's difficult. It's just that you don't make, you don't get as much money back for what you put in. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take some of this stuff. I want to get the seeding going. Oh. The seeder is finished. So I'm going to get him seeding on a different field. I'll probably have him do, what, field 18, the really big one down there. Yep. And this guy's still going strong. I mean, overall, uh, Professional Farmer 2014, it doesn't even hold a candle to Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator, Giants has really been doing a good job. I think keeping up with bugs, and just making a good solid product, that's bug free. And I'm hoping, I'm not really sure. I just started playing Farming Sim, with the 2013 version, so I don't really have too much of a, it's not like I have a history with this game. I don't really know, if there have been other, what should I say, if there have been other, like, well, I know that there have been other games. I think they started off with 2009, but I don't know if it started out as kind of like a budget title, and and they did such a great job on it. They're like, oh my God, we need to make it better, and we'll sell more copies, because I mean, it is getting very popular. I don't know. I don't. I mean, I just don't know. This is the way it is. Um, I would kind of think that UIG would kind of take that stance, but I think they might only have like a handful of developers or something like that, and it's like they put the guys on task for a month, and then they're, next thing you know, they're like, oh yeah, we got to move on to the next game, guys, because we've run out of time, and yeah, so sorry about all the other bugs, but we just have to, we're on a schedule here, and we got to get on to the next game, and that's basically the feeling that I get with UIG. And it's unfortunate, I think, because I think they could have great games, and instead, they don't. But anyway, I can sit here and talk about that. So yeah, I've been playing that. I've been playing Farming World, which by and large is pretty lame. I mean, I see the potential there. In a way, in some ways, it's kind of like the old Farming Sim, or Sim Farm, the old Sim Farm games from many moons ago. Um, but it's not. It's definitely a farm management game, but there's no, I don't know. It's just boring. There's no, like in campaign mode. There's like Australia and United States, and Europe. Well, let's see. In Europe, there's like Germany, Scandinavia, Italy, and Spain, I think. The maps on each country, are absolutely identical. There's no terrain features, no lakes, no mountains, no hills, perfectly flat. On top of that, um, the soil quality is pretty much the same. The only difference really is how much rainfall you get on the different maps, which is alright, I guess. Drive now. I don't know where this guy's going to go, but we're going to see. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, it's been a pretty big disappointment. I know some of the people were like, oh, Excalibur Publishing, we got to keep an eye out on them. But I'm not buying it, not yet. It's going to take them, if this is the kind of stuff that they're pushing out right now, I mean, it's going to take them a while to get to the point where, I think they'll be able to be taken, seriously. Because right now, it's bargain bin stuff, people. I mean, I'm not sugarcoating it. I have nothing to gain or lose, really, from the review. And I want to critique them in a way to say, hey, look, you need to improve your stuff. And hopefully take it to heart and actually improve it and not epic fail. I'm not really sure what the future is going to hold for me doing regular videos, at least for maybe the next month, potentially. I have a problem with my computer, with my gaming computer, and it's not a good problem. Not that well, sometimes, it is possible, if you've got like too many super hot girls that all want to like, be your girlfriend, that would be like a good problem. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe you'd have like the psycho girls and they would be like, I'm gonna cut off your wait. Excuse me, what? Um my W key on my keyboard is having problems. And literally if I just barely touch it, this is probably like the I'm just barely touching it right now and I'm moving forward. Like if I think I think in my last video with Thomas and I said if a mouse farts on it, it's gonna put it's gonna be like it's gonna push down. Perfect way to kind of illustrate this is okay. I'm in like level 3 driving mode. If I just rest my finger on the key, it disables it, and so yeah. It's a problem. Sometimes when I'm typing, I type like a bazillion W's at a time. And obviously that's a problem, and I can't have it. I can't be having it anymore. Wait, what? What am I doing? I'm trying to find. Okay. All right. So there's a harvester in there. Okay, the harvester there. Okay, that one there. All right. So I need a tractor. I think I'll choose this white one because it has a fertilizer on the front. And we're going to go plant our corn. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've been playing. Oh, the 4x4. Up, see, there we go. It just cut off. My W key just cut off the speed level 3. The 4x4 update came out for Car Mechanic Simulator. That was pretty cool. Basically, they just added one vehicle. I was hoping they'd add more than just one, but it's basically like a Jeep Wrangler. And it's 4x4, and so there's some differences in the clutch, and the engine is a proper 6-cylinder, but or it's a proper V6, where actually real Jeeps should have a straight 6, but I don't know, maybe the new ones all have V6s or something. Let's see here, higher. There we go. Mowing Star, yeah. So that came out. I think I've got an episode of that out. It basically just adds... What the heck? Why is this bloody thing going so slow? Should not be going that slow. And I'm going to pause it really quick. I'm getting a weird phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call. I'm like, wait a second. I know this number, but I don't know it. And for whatever reason, it wasn't plugged in. Oh, great demand for canola. Great demand for a brief time. All right. Well, let's see. Okay, that was the worst canola song ever, but whatever. Oh, come on. 1.5 times for 12 hours. Well, the canola that we're planting is definitely not going to be ready in time. So what we can do is, let's see here, reset course, and then it should be canola to diner. Yep, and load it. Driver helper, drive course. And I'll just have this guy go and unload the canola. Let's see here. I think that's really about all I'm going to do for this episode. We've got, fields that are, seeding or planting. This guy's almost done, so I'll get him started on the big field. Excuse me, the big field over there. Maybe we'll come back in the next episode and I'll talk some more about what I've been playing and what I've been doing and what I'm looking forward to, and all that good stuff. And we'll continue planting our fields in preparation for the next harvest. Guys, as always, don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help me out. Click the share button if you want to share it with your buddies. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And comment. I always love hearing from you guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.